Hey, good morning, IDS 302. Saturday morning up here at Starbucks in Cottonwood, Arizona. Let's get into Module 6 right away. I didn't want to waste too much time. I think there's some good news for you guys to hear on this one, so let's not hold back on that any longer, right? Okay, so that whole rough draft debacle kind of thing, I apologize for that. Yes, it does take documents. No, I don't think it's very intuitive how to do that for some. Um, I knee jerk reacted and said, do it. And then I looked and I said, don't do it. Apologize for that. Um, do the best you can on that and use the format of the peer review form that's attached and post that as a reply to someone who you're going to critique. Remember, that's only open until tonight, this being Saturday. I know I'm early on this, but this being Saturday, the 16th, I'm not going to do any more, accept any more peer reviews after tonight because peer reviews are meant to help your peers. And if the final paper is due tomorrow, then it's no point in letting you do peer reviews tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. Forget it. Okay. You can post your rough draft if you haven't finished your, you know, final draft tomorrow, and you can do that, and it'll still close up after 5 days. Same with the final paper. So, all right. So here's the thing about, I get a lot of emails, not a lot, but I get a few from people asking me to confirm due dates, confirm formats, confirm something. I apologize for confusing you. Okay, but if I say the due date's a certain date, then it's a certain date. Okay, you don't have to confirm it with me. Also, um, if there's a mistake that I make that you spot, tell me about it and I'll fix it. Okay. So what I'm saying, I guess, is that don't just, keep, because I can't confirm due dates to 70 people, and I know that's an exaggeration, but it does build up. And I would rather that you just, this is what you heard, okay, and so this is what you're going to follow. Good for you. Oh, is that rough? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm a cranky old man this morning. I heard you say, whatever, boomer. That's the new thing, right? Okay, so let's get into the learning objectives for Module 6, okay? All right, by the end of this module, students will be able to, one, collect data, two, learn to analyze qualitative data, learn to analyze qualitative data by coding, doing meaning fields, and validity horizons. Now you know I didn't want you really to jump into qualitative because, all right, okay. Number three, learn to analyze quantitative data using descriptive statistics. Now, while that doesn't seem any much better because you're probably not math wizards like me, some of you probably are, but still it's a little easier once we get into it. Okay, let's do Easter egg number one. This is an important thing. Remember I talked about it. Easter egg number one is get your survey out. Okay, you heard it the first time, right? It's important to get your surveys out soon because better chance you have more response, right? So how about, and again, you can send me the link for your survey. I'll be sending out a link. Honestly, I'm a little surprised I haven't gotten more yet, but I know they'll probably come flooding in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till the end of today, Saturday, and then I'm going to send the first batch out tomorrow on Sunday, and then I'll just use my own judgment in terms of how many I get to send them out to you. So if you want your student peers to participate in your study as well as me, get that old guy demographic, um, then get that link to me, okay? All right. So, and remember, you can post that link then anywhere on social media. You can email it to anybody, your friends, have them put it on social media. Just be creative in terms of where you might want to get some results from. And obviously, it's not a completely randomized test, but remember, we're doing this research to give you an idea of what research is like. We're not going through every hoop, jumping every and following every rule to the T because we can't. We don't have the time, we don't have the experience, and we don't have the continuity of everybody having the same kind of topic, right? Okay. All right, so there's a lot to do in this module, okay? But here's some other good news. This module runs until Thanksgiving. So Wednesday before Thanksgiving, this is a nice module. Get in the driver's seat and just cruise through module 6, right? Okay, cool. All right, so module 7 then is going to go from Black Friday the 29th when you're all up shopping until following Friday the 6th. So module 7 is a week. Okay. Module 6 is where I'm giving you your chance to take a deep breath, get some things done, and get ready for that final push, right? Okay. So the learning materials, I left my textbook where I'm staying. So let's just say it's chapters 11 and 12. I do believe that's analyzing quantitative and analyzing qualitative. It's approximately 70 pages. I'd like to go through that. Okay, do the best you can with that. It gets kind of heady in there, but it's important to know these things. Then there's presentations, 3 of them. These are important because you're not going to do well on some things that follow if you don't go through those presentations. They're 30 minutes. First one, qualitative research analysis, is about 10 minutes. Even though you're doing a quantitative study, you need to learn a little bit about, or you don't need to do anything, okay? I would like you to learn more about qualitative research because then maybe you'll say, wow, I'm glad I didn't do qualitative, because it's just more than, what we'd like it to be, okay? So look at that about qualitative because there's going to be a worksheet connected to that. Okay. Same with the quantitative presentation, quantitative research review. That's about 7 minutes. See, that's 3 minutes less. So, and you're going to have a worksheet that matches that. That one, it's again, look at it though because I mean that's Dr. Hirschhorn, my colleague, put this together a while ago, so it works pretty well. And then the final video or the presentation is about results. That's about 13 minutes long. It's going to give you some idea of what these things look like. Okay. Now, for us in this course, you look at that. It's going to help you out, of course. But also, again, I'm going to emphasize the samples. Okay. I post those because just like in any walk of life, those that came before you should help to inform you going forward, right? So hopefully when I leave this earth, it's just the teeny tiniest bit better. And you guys take it from there, okay? Yes, my generation screwed it all up. I realize that. We shouldn't have, okay? I, but I'm not part of that. Okay? Yes, I am. All right. If anyone would like to discuss that, I'd be happy to. All right. So let's talk about Easter egg number 2. Something that I discussed earlier. You remember what 1 is, but 2 is a little different. 2 is send in your survey link. Okay, send in your survey link because I'd like to get those out. All right, to everybody. It really helps to have data. Put some meat on those bones, right? Okay. So the final samples are important because you're coming down the home stretch now, and I really want you to get that context of what these look like. Okay. What does good table of contents look like? What does a good reference list look like? What does a good appendix look like if you want to use one? I got an appendix right here, and I'll just slap it on the table. Okay. What is what do these sections look like? Okay. It's good to know. All right. Don't try to reinvent the wheel on this one, please. I wish, if it was art class or whatever you're doing, art, but even then, when it comes to art, photography, creativity, you should know the rules before you attempt to break them, right? See, that's my words of wisdom. I think I've already said that, right? One time. All right. So, all right, let's go into worksheet 6. I just changed the due date. I screwed up last night, so don't scare anybody. But the due date for worksheet 6. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. It's not going to be until Sunday the 23rd. No, Saturday the 23rd. I know you're saying, are you serious? Yes, I am serious. You have that whole week to get stuff done. Hopefully for this course, as much as you want to get stuff done for the other courses, because remember, you still got a survey to do. You still got data to collect. Still got to get it out there. You can't just post it one place and expect everybody to say, oh, look, I'm going to do this survey. Hey, remember one of my words of advice way back when? Nobody cares. All right? So make yourself care about your stuff. Put it out there, okay? All right. Now, all right. Worksheet 6 is the qualitative one. We're going to ask you about the meaning field, the validity horizon. And again, if you don't watch that presentation, don't even try to do this because you are going to bomb it. All right. Scores will be awarded on depth, creativity, depth, thoroughness. You just give me a couple words here and there, it ain't gonna work. All right. And remember, you got a lot of time to do this. Do it right. Do it well. Worksheet 7 is the quantitative, and get ready to roll those dice. This one is a tough one. It's not only tough for you, but it's tough for me to score. All right. Because if you want to look at that thing and multiply it by 7, the randomness that I would have to go through to do this. So what I want you to do is go through all those steps, through the bottom one, do the bottom one, show me your answer, okay? Get down there. That's what I want to see on number 7, worksheet 7, all right? Now, let's do the 24th. So 23rd, Saturday's worksheet 6, 24th, Sunday's worksheet 7, and then 27th, right before the holiday. Now, for some, it's a holiday. For some, it's a remembrance, right? Let's modernize some of this stuff, okay? So that would be November 27th is Wednesday before the break, the mini break. That is when you have a quiz to do, okay? 10 questions, 3 points apiece, 30 minutes, all right? Not going to do any excuses this time unless you can prove it through ASU. So you got 30 minutes to find an internet connection that you can trust for 30 minutes. I've never seen the internet go out at my Starbucks or any Starbucks I've been at. Never had it go out at ASU, okay? So you tell me your internet went out and you couldn't finish it. That's too bad. So sad. Pound sand. I'm sorry, okay? But I can't let you go in there and see the questions and then redo it, all right? I trust you, but I have to do this blanket for everyone. Make sure you got a signal for 30 minutes. Do it. Don't do it on your phone, of course. All right. So that's that. All right. Now, make sure you collect your data. Keep going on there. There's a reminder at the end of the module to collect your data. You should be doing that before the end of the week, before the end of this module. That's for sure. You don't have time to collect your data at Thanksgiving weekend and then try to whip it together the following week. I mean, maybe you could pull it off, but don't expect a superior grade on that. Okay. All right. There was one other thing I forgot. Doggone it. I was thinking about it as I was talking. All right, so you know what to do. Wow, that's about it. I'll think of it later, like I was doing. Wow. All right, you guys have a good weekend. I'm getting this out early. What do we got? 13 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, works. Oh, Easter egg number 3. See, I shouldn't do that. See, you just forward through and see 3, 3, 3. That's when he says 3. So 4. Okay, Easter egg number 3 is finish strong. Okay, I want everybody to finish strong. You don't got a lot of time to work on this. So many of you are doing a great job. I know that if you keep going, you're going to notch that grade up even higher because remember, it's points. And that's one thing I was going to tell you. I forgot. You check your points. Know where you're at. Know that you need 900 for an A, okay, and above. You need 800 to 899 for a B, 700 to 799 for a C. Okay, shoot for your goal. Okay, figure out how many points you have left possible. Okay, figure out what you can get and go get it. All right. There's no final exam in this course. You're going to do a final paper to show me that you know how to do some basic research. All right, that you took on a topic that may or may not have been near and dear to you. You put together a survey to gather data. You got that data out. I mean, you got that data from demographics, fairly randomized. You analyzed it. But before you did all this, you did the prep work. You reviewed literature that came before you. Research came before you. All right. You did the things, and you're still doing the things. You're going to be doing the things that researchers do in a very basic way, right? Okay. So now I dragged it up to 14 and a half. Forks up. Peace.